Welcome, Beadland. Let's see. Let's just pop open. This might be a very quiet show, as this is the first of its kind. But we are in. See that there's a little. This has got to slide up just a little bit. Go up here. There we go. Yeah, welcome. Just trying to make this oh so right. Oh so right. Good morning. Welcome. This is our first bead show. Holy cow. Bead show. What does that mean, folks? We're going to be doing beads. Components, too, of course. Good morning. Melanie, good morning. So what kind of beads we're going to do? What you see here are some of the hang beads that I usually set up at shows. We're going to be rolling through them. Hey, Melanie. Good morning. I hope you're having a great morning today. You start off with coffee or tea or chai or whatever might be your morning fix, as it were, to get you started. May it be strong. There we go. Okay. Emily, welcome. Freshwater pearl. I really I can't even go through but I probably should, all the different types of stones, and a little bit about the process of how we'll run the show too, of course. Keep some show decorum. I do have random beads in bags. I want to run a bunch of my minimum starts at $3, so I want to do that. A lot of zinc components, silver and pewter components, sterling and pewter. So I want to run a lot of different things, and I want to try and go through as many as I can, as fast as I can. I also need to know what you're into, and that will help me guide what I run, because there's only 3 of us on here. I gotta fix this camera. Hold on a second. I gotta make this more bead friendly. Right. These are bone beads, extra handy because the size of the hole is large. I can always do per bead if you're interested in me pulling a strand and breaking a strand. Always do that. You don't have to buy the whole strand or anything like that. We'll be doing it all. We're going to do all different kinds of things. Some liquidation, things that I just like to move out. See you later. Kit, welcome. Or Kita. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. I hope you're got my coffee is ready to go. Ready to go. The bottom spinner, which is really dark because of the way that this, at least on my screen, it's very dark. And I've got it as light as I can go without blowing it out, but it's the bottom of the Whatnot platform is dimmed. If you swipe to the left, it should clear the chat and you can just look at the screen, but you can't see what's happening or what's being said. Turquoise, freshwater pearl, labradorite, bone beads, hematite, quartz. I looked at a few different shows just to get an idea as to what are people talking about? What do they have? How are they marketing it? Of course, what is an attention grabber? And it seems that people are into antique. Well, antiques. Some of this stuff is, what year is it? Is 21 years old. Some of my beads I've purchased back in 2005. This is when I got my restart, my rehash. from a almost purely crafting and mineral booth to a jewelry and bead booth in 2005. I reconfigured my whole setup. Now, 2012, I reconfigured it again. And a lot of these beads took a back seat. But freshwater pearl strands. Now, for all these shapes, the strands are typically 16, 15 inches, somewhere in that neighborhood. Okay, they're all temporarily strung. I see that white is going to be a problem. This is a freshwater pearl. I see that this the color and in my hand is going to be tricky with beads in general, it looks like. So, where's my trusty whiteboard? I don't see it. Let's try this. I just want to try out something for the white beads. That's going to be too difficult, isn't it? Best if I go up, I think. Maybe, yeah. You just never know, you know, the setup. And I spent a little time getting the beads out of the bin, but not a whole lot of time checking out the lighting. So we're just kind of winging it here. Pretty washed out, but okay. It's glassy, you know, white. Got the light is a little too close for comfort. I don't know. We'll figure it out, guys. How about that? How about I run some freshwater pearl to start us off? My minimum ask on a lot of things is going to be $3. If there's not a lot of people in here, there's no reason to do an auction. If that makes any sense. And things get set up at buy it now. Now, buy it now on these would be $10. Okay, $10 a strand. Obviously, we're not doing that here. We're going to roll 30. We're going to roll shorter because I can't hold my hand up forever. I'm going to roll a 20-second run on the chains and the strands. I do have chain too. Didn't think about that. And then you can see this is a $3 offer. Start freshwater pearls for the full strand. Okay, full strand freshwater pearl. Boy, I don't know, 21 years ago. Is that right? 21 years ago. Crazy. Kid and Marie is in for 3. Everything will get bagged and shipped next day or better. Kid and Marie, thank you. And now also I do have, just a note, the setup where the more you buy, the better the price will get, because you'll get these coupons at four purchases, or 5. I can't remember which. You'll have to look at the crown up above. You get to enjoy a 5% coupon, I believe, on everything after that, because you get 100 of them. And then there's the silver, which is 10% off. Everything after that, as long as you apply the coupon. And I do want you to do that. I want you to apply the coupon because I want you to get some deals. You know what I'm saying? Kid Marie, appreciate that. Let's run some more. Freshwater pearl beads. Also have cabochons. I've got my bags and bins. There we go. Cabochons, pendants. A whole run of pendants we could do. And like I said, some charms. Things that are a little less, I don't know, they're more components than they are beads. Beads are components, right? I think so. Good morning, everybody. We got 5 people on. Well, that's great. There's more than I usually have with the rocks. How about that? Other stones in here. We got malachite strands. We've got green aventurine, I think this is. Green aventurine, dark green aventurine. I had light green aventurine in here somewhere. Turquoise, jaspyite, apatite, aquamarine. Maybe we'll run an aquamarine. Aquamarine oval. It's a free-form cut. Again, temporarily strung, not to be worn. These are, this is my spiel that I give to the general public, you know, because they're like, oh, can I wear this? No, these are just beads. This would be something I can start off here with you at $3. This is something I would do like in scoops, probably, yeah? Something in scoops. Aquamarine or barrel. Ovals, freeform oval shape. Gemstone beads. No on the aqua. Wow. Okay. Maybe we'll keep that for scoops, huh? We did like the freshwater pearl. Let's run another strand of that. And this is kind of how the process will go, I guess. Whole strand of freshwater pearl. Freshwater pearl to be used to make jewelry, earrings. These make great earrings. I love to match these with sterling silver, garnet. Sterling silver, garnet, and hematite as a triple whammy. Man, oh man, nothing beats it. It's one of my most successful stone combinations. Freshwater pearl, hematite, and garnet. Deborah, thank you so much for that. And again, let's just mention, once you get into the 4, 5, 6 item, I think there's a minimum. Obviously, it's $3 might not cut it, but you'll get the 5% coupon, and that 5% coupon will allow you. I put that other box. Will allow you 5% off, nearly on everything after that. The silver hematite, yeah, silver, the hematites. All right, let's see, hematites in there. We also have kyanite strands. Look at these bad boys. These are all ready to go. Each one or each set of 3 perhaps could be a pendant, like a focal area on a necklace. That's amazing, right? Look at this. Just this one by itself would be a great addition. Some of these will run buy it nows. Some of them will do as hematite. Now I gotta find it in here somewhere. Hematite, oh boy. Super magnetic hematite. And then not so magnetic. More of that iron ore. Boy. Let's roll one of these super magnetic. Again, I sell these to the public, and I have to do a lot of explaining because they're temporarily strung. I can't even figure out how to get it off here. Temporarily strung, not to be worn, not ready to be worn. But you guys know that because you're here on Whatnot, running an auction on the jewelry supply. So we know that these are temporarily strung. I have stretchy bracelets in some great stones. This is hematite at 4 millimeter. Is that 4 millimeter? I did bring my little gauge too. I should probably use that. Where is it? Where is that gauge? Yeah, we've got a lot of bagged beads. A lot of beads that are bagged up for retail. Oh, the battery's dead on it. Look at that. Oh well. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 millimeter. All right. 4 millimeter. 4 millimeter hematite, and again, 20 seconds is how we run it. What's the pink? Rose quartz. Rose quartz. Is that? Can you see that as pink back there? Oh, it looks so good further away. I bring it close, it gets washed out by the light. Rose quartz. Yes, and you'll see a tag on these. These are the price. Okay, so let's see what I have here. 14 on looks like an 8 millimeter. Okay, 12 on the 6. Probably 10 on the 4. Yeah, that's right. 10, 12, 14. And then I've got some freeform brick shape, what I call brick. I used a little different lingo, I guess. $10 on those. Very nice. Again, the further away it is, the better it looks. Look at that. Isn't that something? Probably should take these all off of the main hookers there. What do we call these things? Carabiners. That is very easy to move around in mass, but very hard to sort. Yeah, there's your hematite all glomped on together, all stuck. Magnetic hematite, very nice. Black onyx. There's more hematite floaters. There we go. Kind of all over the place. Why is this one on 2 rings? Kind of stuff I just don't. I haven't even looked through some of this stuff in a while. You know, just as they sell, do I pick them up and look at them and get to see what's even happening with them. I used to do a lot of trade shows, and then I would set these up or put them on the table, that sort of thing, at the trade shows. I haven't done any trade shows, any big ones at least, since 2020. 2020, we got smoky quartz in here. How about a labradorite? We're running a labradorite strand of 4mm. Again, these are free form. They're not calibrated exact 4mm. They're not machine cut. Okay. It's your hand cut. Labradorite, Labrador essence. You'll get your little flash and flicker in there. Maybe we can see some of that. Get some shine on it. I have a lot of trouble with getting things to flicker for me. But the opal, we got opal. There you go, Deborah, picking it up. Thank you for that. Have it. Got some of this turquoise. These are obviously have been stabilized. Should be Sonoran turquoise, stabilized. I have this in the rough that can be ready to be polished as well. Do I have a piece over here? Somewhere I have some pieces of this in the rough. So if you wanted to wire wrap or something like that, all good. So this is my first bead show on Whatnot. I've done other rocks, do the fossils. I do the amber show Thursday nights, where it's all about the amber, and I'm ready to go. If you see some amber you want to look, check out, I'm ready to go on that. We have our microscope open, ready to go. All right, something like this. Again, this is a primo, so this would be the time to get all the deals, because running things at what I would not run them at, under 10 people, because why run an auction when you don't have people to auction it to? All right, stabilized turquoise nuggets. No on the nuggets, no on the aqua, no on the nuggets. It's so interesting. I just don't know. You know, I don't know. I don't know what people are into and what they're wanting to get. So it behooves me to find out. How about what's called black, but I guess I could call it gray. Aventurine. It's gray. It's a gray. It's coming up gray. This is, what does it say? Yeah, black aventurine tube. Twist tube. Okay, twist tube. Black aventurine twist tube. There we have it. Oh, that one's. Yeah, well, there you go. There are more to be had. I really only have what I pulled out of the bin, so trying not to stand up, you know, for the next 3 hours. Black aventurine twist tube shaped gemstone beads. Beads. Okay. I think I will try to maintain them on the main ring so that I don't get completely lost in here with beads. But tomorrow morning, we're going to be doing the, I think it's a fossil show. So we'll be doing rocks tomorrow morning. Should you be coming in? I tried to isolate this from my other shows. Susie Sad Eyes, aw. And, you know, just so that there's some kind of, you know, I don't know, if you do my rock shows, then this isn't going to be as relevant, you know. I also have a lot of little components, silver, zinc, and pewter, sterling, zinc alloy, and pewter. A lot of those. I don't know if that's something big here or not. I have no idea. You know, maybe we could run some. We'll run some of those. Like, how about the magic mushroom? Something like that. Need to have another Let me see if this will work. Let me see, guys, if this is going to work for me. Orange, perhaps? Orange? Aren't you glad I'm here? Something like that. Magic mushroom pendant. I'm just basically running a random assortment because I have a random assortment of things and I'm not sure what the, what to run. And I'm not sure if you guys are into this. Who's on here right now? We got 5 people. I'm one of them. So that means 4 people in. Yeah, something like a mushroom or I don't know. I have so many random ones. This is one of my hottest selling pendant or earrings. Is the what is this called? Treble clef and ring. It's one of my hottest selling rings, pendants, and earrings. It's a music note. How about that? Of course, when you sell to, guys in their 20s, kids in their 20s, it's, they're usually in school or something like that. No, you had a larger lab. Delacorte. Labradorite. Yes. Yes. I think you're saying labradorite. Price on the labradorite large. Something like this. Again, freeform. They're not calibrated exact size. Some of these, this is a great example right here. Graduated. Graduated from, I better find out. Let's see. Let me find my little scale real quick. That's all right. Hang out for a second. Give me a second. That largest bead is, it's an 11. No, it's 11. And then the smallest, or the one from the furthest from it, is 10. So that's not right. That can't be right. 10 to 11? It looks so different. It looks more like a 12 to me, but. Well, 10 to 12, let's say. A 10 millimeter, and then it slowly goes and gets slightly larger here. 11, dun, 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 to the 12, till you're at the 12. Something like that. And again, all requests are valid. I will be shipping today or tomorrow, depending on how fast and how much drama is going on upstairs, basically, after I'm done. So if I can get to it, I will get to it today. If not, I'll get to it tonight, and then it'll ship out tomorrow, after the show tomorrow. Something like that. Graduated again, something example, large size, requested. This would be maybe made into, hey, plant guy, good morning. Maybe made into 2 bracelets worth, or separated, and you've got 2 bracelets, and separated with some silver beads or something like that, or choose your centerpiece. Delacorte, thank you so much for that. And again, let me remind you, 4 to 5 purchases at a certain point, you will get the coupon. And the coupon will get you 5% off for the first bit, 10% off if you get to that second club, 15% off at the third club. I don't have anybody there right now, unfortunately, but Delacorte, oh, thank you. That is labradorite, graduated, round strand. Let's see. Are they all graduated? Let me just see if they're all graduated. That was the bigger of the bunch, I think. Good morning. Hope everybody's morning is off to a good start. Off to a good start. I've got my coffee in hand. Here are some. Let's run these at $3. Smoky quartz, $10 on the tag. These are smoky quartz, brick shape. Brick shape. Brick to me, and these are freeform, so they're not calibrated. They're freeform brick shape, hand cut. Just gotta readjust this tab here so it's not running at $10. It is $10 retail. FYI. I'm running it at $3. This thing will take my changes. Oh boy, we're on a loop. We're on a loop. Boop. Ready, guys? Okay. $3 smoky quartz. This is the freeform brick shape, or these actually do great. These do great. All this style of freeform with silver beads in between by itself, fantastic. As bracelets, necklaces, they're super good. Again, $10 retail on these. These are smoky quartz brick shape. I've got I'll run 2 here. Delacorte coming in with that one. Very good grab. And another. Same deal. Again, earrings. Space them out with some silver. Earrings, use them as spacers between bigger. The only problem there is that they are freeform. They're not exact. So if you're trying to, Nurse Jess, welcome. If you're trying to, utilize a calibrated size, it's going to be a problem, Here we have it. Okay, so that's smoky quartz. About these rainbow moonstones. I'm doing whole strands today, folks. Whole strands. We'll probably be doing scoops and things like that at a different time. I don't know. Just depends. Likely we'll be doing the price. Not necessarily the retail price, but these are freeform coin-shaped rainbow moonstone. Rainbow moonstone, I'm going to have to say white moonstone. Not that they don't have flash, but with beads, same with labradorite, you're hit or miss whether you're going to have a piece with flash or not. So, white moonstone, coin shape, freeform, not calibrated. Some blue flash in there for sure, but I'm not going to be able to show it on this, godforsaken camera that doesn't want to focus my hand. Coin shape, really hard for me to make it pop for you, unfortunately. Rainbow moonstone with some blue flash in there. Here we go. The one and only Bill. Thank you for the hearts. Appreciate it. Always need it. Maybe it was an accident, but I do enjoy the double tap on the screen for the hearts. That helps bump me up. Bump me up. Gets my spirits up, too, because sometimes, we all need a little bump. This one's got 12 on the tag. 12 on the retail tag. This is the Rainbow Moonstone coin shape, sort of freeform, I would say, because it's not specific. They're not calibrated to a specific size. They're hand cut. Rainbow Moonstone, but I call it white moonstone because, again, it's just a hit or miss. Delacorte coming in there. I love your DC. Yeah, it can. It does. Boy, where does it? Often. How about green? Go back to the greens. Again, these are dynamite. The color. Super rich color. Dark green aventurine brick shape with silver in between. It's super, super nice. They're super good. They got $10 on the tag. Future shows. What did it just say? Thank you. Yeah. Delacorte is the last name. I don't know. Sounds like a last name, perhaps. But it's also like saying something. Della. Right? Dark green aventurine brick, freeform brick shape with silver beads in between. They are amazing sellers for me. as jewelry, yeah, as jewelry. Let's see what else we got in here. Oh, Courtney. Okay, nice. Della in a previous life, right? Yeah. There we go. It goes well together, and it's your thing, right? So there it is. Boom. Here is a freeform diamond shape of the dark green aventurine. Diamond shape. Again, freeform means not calibrated to us. I'm not going to give you millimeters. I could give you the millimeter general, but they're all so different because this piece, oh, you can see that or not? Okay. This one here, woo, the guy in the focus room is like, I don't like you today. There you go. Look at that. Those two there, a great example. The freeform. Thank you for sharing the show, Plant Guy. I really appreciate it. Tomorrow we'll be doing our fossil rock show. Today we're doing beads. Mostly gemstone beads, it looks like. I do have bone beads. Got other components. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. This is a different kind of social media of sorts, right? The auction house. Yeah, I have yet to see somebody's named the Auction Crusher or something like that. I'm the Auction Crusher. That's a great name, though, for a show, right? Auction Crusher. Right. Oh, boy. Yeah, it is early. I actually slept in, so I'm doing pretty good today. Let's get rid of these bad boys. Okay, these are nuggets, freeform nugget. They're called picture jasper, but I would just call it a jasper. Some of them you might be able to find some sandy pictures in there. The nugget shape, full strand, 16-ish inches, $10 on the tag, going for $3 auction starting now. Picture jasper, freeform beads. Again, make great chunky bracelets. If you're doing stretchy bracelets, if you're doing tiger tail bracelets or whatever they call it now, beadalon, then these make good for that too. A specific size like a 7.5, because you've got all these different sizes. You can make it almost nearly exact. Joanne, thank you for that. At 3 is your first purchase. Appreciate it. And just a reminder, every time somebody's first purchase, which would be anybody buying today, likely, you get the coupon special if you buy, I believe it's 4 purchases. So some of y'all are close already. Let's see, what does that say? Joanne, there we go. Thank you for that. Then you get a coupon, 5% off. Boom, the 5X Club. 5% off. It should be 5% off thereafter because I've given you 100. And then before you even hit that, you should be hitting the Silver Club, which is 10% off. So I'm trying to reward you all for your time and your purchases and all that stuff. So a reward program, 5, 10, 15, and I think I even have a 30% off in there somewhere. Some of that is tiered based on how much you purchase. You'll have to look at the details in the crown. All right, let's see what's over here. Blues. Oh boy, do we love blue. I think this is called, I'm gonna have some trouble with some of these names here. Let's see. I just hope I put it on the tag. It says sponge coral, so it's probably dyed, but tag does not say. It looks like coral to me. Let me look at my little scope real quick and just see. Sponge coral. Cool. Dyed. So it's dyed this denim color. Really nice. Reminiscent of... I want you to see it true to color, right? As much as possible. What's it reminiscent of? What is the material reminiscent of? Very pretty. It's almost like it's like a dull lapis, if that makes sense. You got lapis. Where's the lapis? You got a lapis over here, which has got more of a blue. This has kind of got more of a denim-y. And I usually call lapis a denim stone. Denim lapis, right? But this has much more of a vibe to it. Okay, we're going to run one strand And again, these are going to likely start to become any garnet. Oh gosh, I do. Yeah, I have it here and up here. Yep. Let me run some garnets. Garnet rounds. They're all freeform. These are calibrated. I better check the size on these bad boys. Really, really attractive. 10 millimeter. 10 millimeter chunky. 10 millimeter chunky. I also have stands in here while I'm trying to fiddle around with this thing. Stands in the shop. These are really nice to display. They're small stands. It's about a 1 inch. This is a 1 inch one right here. And they are used to display stones or, you know, figurines or any kind of thing like that. Just so you know they're in there. Okay, let's see. This one is... I mean, they're hefty, but they're not like heavy. You know, it's coral, so there's actually, you'll find that they're not. There's let me see if I can get in there. Let's see. You can see that on the surface. You can barely see it. On the surface, you'll see pocks from the variations in the coral, basically. These are nice. Nice color. Gosh, the color is fantastic. Very unique. Polished shiny. They're not matte finish. Sponge coral. Has a lot of... So coral you'll see often will be dyed of some sort. I have red coral in here somewhere. I think I have it up here. Bamboo. And this is apparently a sponge. Probably is bamboo, though. Just a guess. $10 full strand in... What did I say? 10 millimeters? Is that what I said? 10 millimeters. Whole strand. Pretty much looks pretty even to me. Oh, there we go. Delacorte coming in. You're going for that. You're going for the coupon, I think. Maybe you already got it. You did it. The 4X Club. Oh, okay. 4 Purchase Club. Gets you the 5% off. I can never remember. I need to make the 4X Club just the 5X Club. Give you 5% off. I don't know. There's a lot of random parts and pieces going on there. All right, let's see what else we've got in here. We've got some lava stone floater. This is a floater. This is... Lava stone's pretty cool. Very similar in appearance to that last one, the coral. Very uneven. You know, you're not getting this focus guy. Come on, man. Are we friends? Very uneven surface area, right? Anyway, these are fairly calibrated, so in the neighborhood of the one I picked. Definitely not. Of 6 millimeters. 6 millimeter strand, okay, of lava stone, a fantastic matte black, a great spacer, 6 millimeter, 6 millimeter. All right, we'll do it at 6, and it's a whole strand. You get the whole thing. 20 seconds on the clock. I got $10 on the retail tag for you. There's $6 to start on a 6 millimeter, fairly calibrated lava stone. Black lava stone makes great spacers. Black is a really good masculine spacer, by the way. Hematite, black stones, typically opaque in general, and then edgy stuff like bricks and squares and triangles, you know, all that kind of stuff. Masculine designs. I'm not saying male, I'm saying masculine. Okay. It's different. Restful thinking. Thinking in. Restful thinking in. No doubt about it. How about more of the... let's get them loose. These freshwater pearls. Beauties. Beautiful. New amber in on left side. I do have amber. Amber. What are the olive green beads on left side? Olive green, like these guys. Dark green aventurine. Diamonds and brick shape. Is it my left or your left? Is that right? Or are you talking about these labradorites here? These are gray, more of a gray. Left? Left. Oh, labradorite. Yes, labradorite. It's labradorite. I've buried things in here, so we're gonna have trouble. I have no pattern here. I probably should set up. I need to change my setup just slightly to add for beads, because I'm gonna be doing this bead show Tuesdays, guys. Tuesdays, beads. Look at my shows coming up. Beads on Tuesdays for the foreseeable future. Beads on Tuesdays. Gemstone beads, silver beads. What do we got? Bone beads. Some wood. Very, very little wood. Components like silver and pewter. Pewter is amazing. Absolutely love pewter. It's gonna be big, but they're just, I love it. Components like that, like trees and, you know, bees and Saturn and things like that. Saturn's a hot one because it's space, and space is very popular right now. I have some space charms, you know, some zodiac charms, pendants. Should we run some pendants too? I mean, while we're at it, component pendants. Kid Marie is still here, hanging tight, going for the freshwater pearl. Freshwater pearl at $3 is a whole strand, and you got it. Boom! Out of that to your box. I pulled some of these. Also cabochons. I mean, geez, you know, feeling a lot of gemstones. These guys are amazing. Can run these at $3 start on these bad boys. I will need my. There you go. What do we call that? A chakra. Yeah, more pearls for sure. We'll run some pearls. Chakra, amethyst point, ready to string, ready to go. I can include cord if you want. Got I don't know how many of these I have. Probably at least 30 of them. It's a nice dark amethyst. Real dark amethyst. Really nice piece there. What wood pendants? Wood? I don't do wood pendants. I have some wood skull beads somewhere. I mentioned it only because they're the only thing I have in wood is the skull beads. And I did see them, so they probably are somewhere out here. Yeah, wood skull beads. You could make them into a pendant. Okay. Got pendants. I think I can do pendants on a jewelry supply channel, right? Aries pendant. This guy was really well known back in the day, and maybe you guys know him. Oh man, what a story. Funny guy. Not so funny guy. I first met him at a Joshua Tree Music Festival. Oh gosh, 05 or 06? 06, I think it was. 06. And he was an artist of glass, like this, right? Glass artist. He only did vases and things. I asked him, I said, would you ever do pendants? Because I sell jewelry and I sell jewelry stuff, you know? Would you ever do pendants for me? I'll buy them off of you. You know, I want to wholesale like, 100 or whatever. Let me buy a bunch. And if you do it, if that's your thing. And Poseidon pendant. Ooh, that's a good one. Poseidon. No, I don't, but that's a good one. I I have a octopus somewhere, sterling octopus somewhere. Who knows what I should price it at though, right? Because of the silver price. Holy cow. How scary. This guy was like, he scoffed at me. He started like insulting me. And not really. I didn't take any offense to it, but his girlfriend was trying to usher him, get him out of there because he was just like, why would I make pendants when I can make $1,000 vase or something like that? And I totally get it. When your thing is your thing. I think he was drunk. So he started like I was like, all right, well then don't. We're both set up at a show, he was just another guy, another vendor. So that was 2006. 2007 comes along, and here he is making pendants. He's regularly doing them and wholesaling them. So funny. So silly. So I bought a bunch of these Zodiac ones. He did a lot of. Somebody bought my last goddess. He did a bunch of goddess ones. Some were better than others. He did a lot of really good stuff. He was really well known for doing these dichroic. I think he was in charge, responsible for making these dichroic astrology slivers that you put into the thing. Anyway, this is an Aries pendant in glass from this glass blower in back in 2000. What year is it? 2006. So 20 years ago. Jeez. Glassblower renowned for making dichroic art. I got him to make some astrology things over and over again. For many a year I carried him after that. Maybe till like 2012 or something like that. Until he kind of disappeared. And what was his name? Oh boy. It's too long ago. Here's one that's Capricorn. It's a stylized version that people aren't really familiar with of Capricorn, but it's Capricorn. Most people will see it almost, it's kind of like turned on its side and the twist goes a different direction and one string. The Sagittarius pendant. I can include cord with any of these in a gift box should you want it that way. You just have to tell me. I don't have many of these left, but I did carry a glass for a really long time as a pendant at shows. I still have some. I'm totally closed out on them. Totally closed out. This artist, what was this? The New Jersey artist that again was approached me at a show to wholesale, and I bought a whole bunch of hearts. Hearts are awesome, funky. This is textured. You can see by the glass, textured and nice color work with a big old loop in case you're doing cord or something like that. Yeah, they're different, something different. Focal pendant type things. And we're here for beads. And then last but not least, and I don't know if this is my last one, called it the mum flower. This guy was out of Boston, did really great work. And I carried his work for a long time, these flowers. I think this is the last one. These are called implosion flowers. And he covered it up, so you can't tell. So it captures the light better, but they, stick it in there and it blows up and turns into a flower. It's great. Yeah, they're very cool. Again, nice pendants. Big hole for hemp, or something like that. Or cord. I use cord, but whatever. And I call it, again, the mum flower, blue cone flower. You could call it anything you want. Make nice centerpieces. There's another one, just a random. I'm going to stop with the pendants here in a second. Quartz crystal. I want to do this at 3. These are chakra oriented because they have the stones running down the center, and then they have, this is very clear. It has some inclusions in it, but a very nice piece. And then, of course, again, big hole. This is important when dealing with beads, as you might know. The hole size is very important. Easily becomes a problem if it's not cut right, too small, etc. While we are in the beads, I do have, somebody said amber, and I just looked over and saw these, so I'm going to pull one out. amber strands of chip beads. They're free form. It's entangled, so I'll grab the other one. I wonder how this will show up on orange. I'm trying the orange to kind of throw the color light off a little bit because it seems to be bleaching it out and adding too much. It's still doing it. Adding too much shred to the light there. I don't know what's going on, but in my hand, there you go. Amber strand. It's a whole strand. Very nice strand of chip beads. This is amber from Mexico. This is where this amber is from, turned into beads. And obviously I do a lot of amber. If you can see the corral down below. $18 for the full strand. I say $18. You could fight for it. I doubt you're gonna. But if you did, $18. I have more of these I can run. Somebody asked for something else. Was it more freshwater pearl? Yeah, very warm, very nice. Amber. People use them in teething necklaces and things like that. Very popular for that. Teething necklaces. And for that, I'd say you do a fine cord like this and then knot it in between, so it's all soft for the baby. We've got a slew of those. Some darker ones. I'll just do the same because I'm on the 18 tab, right? So 18. Where's my knot? There we go. I hear a baby crying upstairs. Much darker. You see how dark that is? Very nice. Dark amber. Same story. $18. This is Mexican amber. Amber from Mexico. 25 million years old. Loaded with, I don't know, organic matter and inclusions, things like that to give it the different colors and vibe to it. I do have beads with bugs. Check out my shop. Check out the store in here. I have a bead with a praying mantis in it. It's a phenomenal praying mantis in a bead, a barrel bead, what I call a barrel bead. Very cool praying mantis in bead. So that's neat. I'm still on the 18 tab, right? Let's just check. So we were talking about the kyanite. This is the seafoam kyanite, seafoam color. It's kind of a, what would that color be? I call it seafoam, but I don't know what to call it. I was around back when these were being cut and polished and made into jewelry. The first from the very beginning, the kyanite. I worked with the guy that brought kyanite into the country from Brazil, and his material got bought up a whole lot by the barrel. I worked for him unbarreling, and this is heavy. What's that? This is heavy. Anyway, each section of this could be turned into a necklace. I do have some pink opal, very little, hand cut from Peru. I do have a strand in here somewhere in my bins, and I don't think I have it out. I don't, but I do. So let's keep a note on that. I'm gonna put that in my little note tab. Note tab, you know why? 6mm to 8mm. It's in that range. I think it's graduated. So I don't have a whole strand, you know what I mean, of like one size. I think it's graduated. So it goes from like small to large. And then I believe that's how it works. Let's see what else. But that's a good one. Pink opal. I do have it in my bins. I'm going to put you on a sheet here called pink opal. When I find the strand, I will tag you in it. Kita Marie 0507. There you go. Pink opal. Yeah, there it is. I will unearth it, and then when I do, I'll tag you in it. All right, sound good? All right, let's roll some bags. Let's roll some bags at 3. Bags at 3. Could just do dollars. Dollars. Bags at 3. Bag of labradorite. Ooh, what is that? 8mm? Round. 8mm round bag of beads. Got a bunch of random bags, and I think I didn't even pull that bag of beads. I don't think I did. Oh boy, I do stuff like that. Anyway, I'm gonna start it off at 3. It's a bag of beads of round 8mm labradorites. Nice flash. Nice flash. Bag of bead. $3 start. Delacorte's in there. Bag o' bead. I also have some tourmaline that's been cut, chips, obviously, and Delacorte. You got it. Chips, and I've got pendant pieces that are beads that are drilled, that are tourmaline, long, dark. Super, super nice. Don't lose my voice. Let's roll through my bags. This is a whole section, folks. So if you're not into it, I get it. It's all good. It'll have the price on the bag as the retail. My retail, anyway. We're going to do them all at 3. I don't care what the price is. If it's 4 or 10 or whatever. They're all pre-bagged. This is more of that picture jasper, but done in hexagons. They are calibrated, so they're exacting. It says 4-piece for $5. We're running it at 3. 4 pieces for $3. They're again calibrated picture jasper hexagons. These would be basically, you could make 2, you could make 3 if you, or no, 1, 2. You can make a pendant out of each one. You could do earrings out of. You could do 2 sets. Bagged beads. Here are some. So some of this stuff I don't have stranded anymore. Is what the deal is. Tube shaped peach aventurine. 10 pieces for $4. We're doing it at 3. That is 10 pieces of peach aventurine for. There we go. Got to hold it just right. Aventurine tubes. These are freeform cut tubes. Let's see here. Chrysocolla 8mm squares. 8mm square Chrysocolla running at $3. That's for 8 pieces. 8mm, 8-piece. That's a lot of 8s. 8mm, 8-piece Chrysocolla squares. Square beads. Chrysocolla is what it says. Looks like an azurite malachite, but that's Chrysocolla. See that lighter blue? There we go. Those are hot ones. Here's this here. Moss agate teardrop 6 by 12mm 15-piece. 15-piece dark green agate, you could call it, or moss agate. $3 for the bag. These are calibrated 6 by 12mm moss agate teardrop shape. They are drilled across, left to right, not down the center. Very nice focal beads. Yeah, you guys are like, not so much. Tiger's eye. Bunch of the brick-shaped tiger's eye beads. This is brick-shaped, 20 pieces. 20 pieces for $3. What else we got? Oh, more moss agate. Okay. Got a lot of the same stuff over and over again. Because that's what happened. I like very few strands. I break them up, make them into retail packs like this. At some point I did that. Oh my gosh, so much work. So much work bagging all this stuff, guys. Making the labels. Somebody get that last strand of picture jasper. That was, can't see the name on the tag. $3. Some more nuggets of the picture jasper, or just sandy jasper, I'd like to call it. 6 pieces for $3. Again, great components to make as accent pieces or earrings, or singularly as pendants, that kind of thing. Pendant charms, that kind of deal. It's when you don't want to spend it for a whole strand or whatever. Okay. Large rondelles. They are multi-sized. 14 millimeters, I think, is the largest. Lava, black lava. It's 5 of these. Rondelle shape. Rondelle shape. Yeah. Bagged beads. The kind of stuff I have had for a hot minute. Some point in time, I had a lot of time on my hands. I got 2 kids. I got no time on my hands to do anything. No time at all. Here are freeform 10-piece green aventurine. These are drilled left to right. So the little sticks that stick down. Little sticks that stick down. That guy in the focus room hates me today. Holy cow. Not even with the white sheet. And there are, what is that? 10 pieces in here? 10 pieces of these focal beads, basically. They drop down, make pendants or centerpieces in a necklace, that kind of thing. You guys are like, what am I even watching? Black onyx, 6-piece nugget. They're just black freeform nugget shaped beads. Robin's beads, welcome. Bag beads, folks. That's right. Ready to go. Ready to rock and roll. $3 a bag. Might run these in the future at $1. I don't like dollar starts. Sunflower Curious, welcome. I don't like dollar starts because if it goes for $1, sometimes I pay the company 40 cents. I'll owe them. More moss agate brick. Freeform nugget. 6 pieces. These are moss agate in the bag. It's taking up a lot of light. It's kind of hard to display. Anyway, whatever. Moss agate, you get the idea. I'm going to run some more fun stuff in a minute, but we're going to do some of these bag things to get them out of my way here. These are nugget-shaped moss agate with translucence and, dendritic. Looks like moss inside the bead. They're very cool. Again, components to be used to be, in jewelry of some sort. Beads to be made into jewelry. Here's a bag of, again, these are focal. What I mean by focal is that they're kind of like, they drop down and they could become their own centerpiece, each one. This is 20 pieces of Amazonite focal beads. They're kind of sticks freeform sticks that drop. They're drops, but they're freeform. They're not like a teardrop. These are really nice color. Amazonite. If you weren't here earlier, let me remind you all that a lot of this material, I used to sell beads very heavily up until about 2012. And then I reconfigured my business again in 2012 to be more mineral based. A lot of the beads took a backseat for jewelry shows and for mineral shows. And I would very, very rarely even pull them out. Delacorte. Thanks for that. Do not forget your coupon, Delacorte. So I would only selectively put them out if I had space on the tables at the shows for them. Green aventurine. Did I already do this? Green aventurine focal beads. These are, again, they're drops. They're drilled. They're drilled more in favor of one side versus another, if that makes sense. So they kind of drop down like a stick. You can use each one as a centerpiece in a hoop earring. That's an example. or in a pendant in the middle of a string, etc., etc. Or each one could be wrapped. They make really great wraps. Have you ever seen those at Nordstrom's? These drop pendant type things that somebody spins some wire on them. All right, whole strand. We're gonna roll out on a whole strand of freshwater pearl. Start at 3. Whole strand freshwater pearl. It's bleaching out as we speak. Maybe that'll help. There you go. Freshwater pearl means that they're not going to be a perfect shape, obviously. They are all fun and free form. I don't know if the person who was asking for these is still here. Cheeky Cherub is in for $3. It's a full strand. It'll be 15 to 16 millimeter. Just depends. Oh, yeah. The wood skulls. Yeah. Cheeky Cherub's in there. Let me put these bag beads away. Those are probably going to be I'll probably do grab bags or freebies. Oh, you guys want to do some giveaways? Those are always fun. Giveaways are great. Let's see here. A lot of bag beads. These be the great giveaways. Oh, what a great idea. I'll probably have to set that up for the next show. Next week, Tuesday, we'll be doing this again, guys. Bag beads. What'd you ask for, the wood? Wood. Oh, that's here. I do have some jade, by the way. FYI, we have some jade components. British Columbia jade squares. You'll see that going around on the spinny thing up there. I also have some Burma jade, which is of a lighter variety, more like a white or creamy color. Bone beads. Here we go. Do I have a bag? Let's see here. I've not been bagging because of the size of the beads. This is what a Burma jade looks like, by the way, so you get an idea. I'm not going to be able to really even show it. It's still white. It's very white. Creamy color. It's really nice. Burma jade. I get that mixed up with the Burma amber. 3, 6 beads in your skulls. Wood skull. They're wood. They're not, I don't think they're lacquered. I think they're just straight up wood. Something like that. $3 skull wood beads. Yeah, I do have, I had skulls. My original tab for this, and they're drilled, from the top. I was going to do a lot of skull stuff in this one. I don't know, maybe components or something. That's what they look like. They're plant guy. All right. I'm gonna put that with the bone. The bone. More lab we could do. Oh yeah, that lab. Well, where the heck is it? Delacorte. Labradorite. This is 6 millimeter size. But again, freeform. So just know that it's not calibrated to an exact size. All right, we're running at 9 for you. Not calibrated in an exact size. It's the grayer variety of. It's bleaching out like crazy. My hand does not look right in there. That's much better. You can see the flash. Nice stuff. Nice flicker, etc., etc. What did I say? 6 millimeter size. And these are temporarily strong. I'll be back tomorrow. Okay, blank eye. We will be doing rocks. We'll be doing. I think I'm doing fossils tomorrow, but that might be reserved now for Thursday nights. But we'll see. Delacorte in there at 9. Thank you for that. Make sure you use that coupon. Yeah, I'm all beads today. I'm just trying to running out different stuff. Bone beads. Why I like bone beads? When I started out in the 90s, I was doing hemp strands and making stuff for surf shops and head shops and things like that. I was making jewelry for the hemp crowd. So it would be a hemp necklace, hemp bracelet. If you bought hemp back in the day at a store with bone beads in it, I probably made it. Made hundreds and hundreds. I would sit down and I would just weave and weave and weave. It was crazy. Now I have very few left bone beads, but lots of really. But for the length, these are the longer tubes. They're at about 1 inch. 1 inch tube. 1 inch oval. Okay, that's 9, but I'll keep it at 9 because I don't feel like changing it. Can you see me? Can you see me? Can you see what I'm doing? Uh-oh. An encoder error happened. Can you see me still? Am I still on the screen? Can you see me? It says I left, but something happened to my screen. Can you see or hear me? Can you... Oh, man. Stupid. Hear me. An encoder error. You know what happened? I hit my computer and it didn't like what I did. Can you hear me? Uh-oh. Too much stuff. Can you hear me? Anybody hear me? No, and the screen is frozen in your template photo. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, hold on. Oh boy. What a bummer. Is that true? Encoder error? How about now? Can you hear me now? Are we in? Can you hear me? Everybody hear me? Yes? Can you see me? Not me, but you know, the stuff. Oh boy, I put something on top of my computer and it... All right. Sorry, guys. Jeez Louise. Well, very touchy. Don't touch the stuff, you know. God. I touched it with the thing and it jolted. The whole screen blew up on me. Hey folks, welcome. Good morning. We're back. I dropped it off and had to bring it back and all right, bone, no bone. Nobody's interested in bone, wants gemstones. How about more components? More components. Or something like, I don't know, ready to go. Sterling silver earrings. Sterling silver earrings. These are with malachite. Sterling silver. They'll come in this box. Okay. Sterling silver. It'll come in this box. Ready to gift or whatever. You know, it's sterling. It's silver. It does oxidize. It probably needs to be polished, clothed, or something like that. You know, cleaned. Sterling silver, folks. Hot price right now. It's $65 an ounce. These are probably, gosh, I don't know, $25 worth, maybe. I don't know. No idea. But they're old. So anyway, there's that. I think it ran, and hopefully it did. I'm just trying to go through random stuff that I have that you guys might like. You know, I don't know exactly what you're into. Here's some nuggets that you can wire wrap. Component-wise, again, these are turquoise, stabilized turquoise. They're ready to be polished, brushed clean, wire wrapped, whatever have you. This is for $9 for 2 nuggets of turquoise. Again, useful if you're doing wire wrapping or some kind of wrapping or cutting. If you're a cutter of stones, a lapidary, this is a great way to get some supply. Spring colors in bead strands. 6 spring colors. Hence the pink opal, right? Hence the pink opal. There's a nice big one. Nice big one. We're just going to run it right now. Spring colors. Spring colors. This is turquoise, Sonoran turquoise. It's been stabilized, ready to go for your cutting or your polishing or your wrapping. Stabilized means it's not going to fall apart. You won't find much turquoise that's not stabilized, FYI. Let me think here. Colors for spring. I pulled out my grays and my browns. How about some mother of pearl? Mother of pearl, natural. $6 on the strand. Mother of pearl, natural. These prices are very outdated. Holy cow. Okay. $6 on the strand. Super duper good seller. Mother of pearl. Don't know why. It's never been my bag. It's never been my thing. It was my mom's favorite. And so I made a bunch of designs with this, and they sold really well. I was never really into mother of pearl. It's never my thing. I don't know. I'll follow the price on the tag today on this. Probably be a $9 start. Future reference. Spring colors. Lighter greens, milky colors, things like that. 6 to 8 millimeters. Let's think. Let's think about that. Mother of pearl has a kind of a creamy, with a really cool flash of light that comes out of it. Anyway, okay, very popular in jewelry. Let's see. I mean, I would think the peach. There's some amber. There's the amber ovals. The peach aventurine, maybe. In what I have right here, the color is. Let's see if I can get to it. The color is again kind of muted. It's not intense. Something like that, perhaps. Peach greens or purple. Oh, well, that helps. Purple, got amethyst in this smaller size. Greens, got the moss agate, got aventurine, green aventurine. Let me run some green aventurines. And then pinks, the opal pink, yeah. I'm seeing already that I'm going to have to reboot this whole thing for rocks tomorrow, and that's going to be like, oh my gosh. Let's see. It's really demanding that I have a more permanent setup for my bead. This is what it's saying. Oh, there's a nice green serpentine, I believe it is. Let me see. Oh, and what about chips? Kita. What about chips? Does it have to be round, or there's another bag? Oh, these were fun. Let me run these real quick. This is a bag of lepidolite trapezoids. Whole bag, $6 start. Whole bag, lepidolite trapezoids. They're drilled through the small part left to right. Rounds. Oh, okay. Yeah, let me see what I have. Some leopard skin jasper, maybe, for some different kind of creamy pinks. Leopard skin jasper, perhaps. There's a nice lavender light lavender, amber, amethyst in here. Let's see. Light amethyst. Where's that tab? Yeah. Amethyst, kind of light. Well, it's a mixed color. I see that now. Don't avoid the orange. Let's get rid of the orange. It's nice color, amethyst. And let's see here. These are going to be semi-graduated, not perfect, but basically, what is that? 6 millimeters? It looks like 6 millimeters. I'm a little out of millimeter practice here. Yeah, 6 millimeter size. What happened was I put down my calibration slide and put it on my computer, and it fried the show, guys. It fried the show. Okay. These are, what are these? Amethyst multicolor, you could say, or whatever. Kind of goes through the different color. Yeah. Oh well, it's not your connection, I'd say. Unless it is your connection for sure, then we can say that. But I fried it because I put my thing down on it. That is the amethyst. Garnet. Somebody asked for garnet. Definitely have some garnet in here. While we're on the 10 tab. Welcome everybody. Whole strands. It says 12 on the tag. We're on it for 10. These are very nice. 4 millimeter. Temporarily strung. Closer to calibrated, as in closer to true to size. 4. What did I say? It says 5 millimeter. Okay, I was going to say the size is a little different. 5 millimeter round. You don't see that often. 5 millimeter round garnet. Somebody was asking for that. Garnet. More aventurine, which springy color. Got me thinking. I got to just dig in here. We'll have to see if I can unearth something that's light green. I do have the green shank thingy out, so light green. All the aventurine. The aventurine. How about the Amazonite? Amazonite, perhaps? These are small, though. There's a 6 millimeter Amazonite. Well, these are real chatoyant, actually. If I remember correctly, these Amazonites are... You know, who knew that they graded Amazonite? I didn't. Anyway. Amazonite strand. Whole strand. This would be 6 millimeter size, roughly. 16 inches long, the whole strand. Wild and free jewels, welcome. That would be the whole strand of Amazonite rounds. At 10. Okay. That'd be on what I would consider to be a little bit more on that lighter green, minty green. It's coming out. It's too light on my hand, so I have to do it like this, I think, just so it gets better true to color. So that's a really nice light color. It's another really light one. That's 4 millimeters, probably too small for you. Your screen was frozen. You got to refresh, unless it's mine. Mine's going. Just bumped my camera, but other than that, mine is good. Low start strands. Yeah, got some more freshwater pearl. Freshwater pearls. Hematites. There will be more. I'm going to be on for another hour and a half, folks. So you just keep requesting and I will keep propping them up. Here's a more Amazonite 4mm round whole strand. Okay. Let's see here. Just depends. Just depends. All right. What did we do? The Owlite. It's a white. Will this even show up? Will this even show up? Owlite. It's very, very bright. 8mm strand. Howlite. Very bright. Very bright. Yikes. Well, you see it. 8mm whole strand howlite. 8mm whole strand howlite to be made into jewelry. Not ready yet. 14 on my retail tag. The prices probably be a little more now, but we never know. 8mm howlite. All right, where was that link for this? What else? Let's see. Low starts. How about more freshwater pearl? There's a floater strand, freshwater pearl. I have to do this every single time. I have to do this for this white stuff because it's really washing out. Freshwater pearl. Strand of 15 to 16mm long strand, all ready to go. And these often make really good, they make really good earrings because pearl is like a big thing, right? In general, the pearl color. Cheeky Cherub, you're in there. Cheeky Cherub, what did you get last time? What was in your box last time? Let me see. Yeah, if you can't see me, but you can hear me, and the screen's not moving, it's likely that it needs to be refreshed. Cheeky Cherub, what did you get? Oh, okay, that's what I thought. And you have, I gotta do your thing. Make sure your box has your name on it, because that one didn't. I had just floater, and I was like, you know, I bet that's you. Cheeky Cherub. Okay. We like the freshwater pearl. Let's see, what else we got over here? I'm contemplating doing dollar start on components. There'll be 2 components to a auction. That's a moon. This would be a bag. All right. So these are really fun. Space is really popular. This is zinc alloy. You see it? Bag them up. Put this. Gotta have this thing every single time. The way I have to hold my hand is like driving me crazy. My arm, I should say. These are fun. They're popular. They're spacey. 2 components. These are Saturns. Saturn components. Charms, as it were. Saturn charms. Oh, I have 10 on there. Holy cow. Don't do it at $10, please. Oh my gosh. It's terrible. These are going to be our Dollar starts, folks. Dollar starts. 2 Saturn components. Charms make really great earrings. Ready to go. $1. Saturn. Space is popular right now, folks. I mean, it's always popular, right? Space has always been popular. All right, $1. Do we not like the charms? For $1. No. Large. Skull and Bones. Skull and Bones. Large. It's definitely pendant size charm. Very simple. Ring and cord makes it a necklace. Skull and Bones. Skull and Bones charm. Let's see what else we have in here. Bucket. Bucket, bucket, bucket. Oh, I got these. More bags. Where are we at? Dollar starts. I think I want to do these at $1 start. I do. I'm looking to see if I have any opal in here. Maybe more what are these? Freshwater pearl. Freshwater pearl. Trapezoid shaped. What is that? It says yellow turquoise. I don't think that's yellow turquoise, is it? 10 pieces, trapezoid shape. They're freeform. Trapezoid shape, freeform. I think it's serpentine. To me, it looks like serpentine. It says yellow turquoise on it, but keep that handy. Serpentine. Oh, I lost the tab, guys. Uh-oh. Oh, Joanne, you got it. Okay. For $1. Exactly. Joanne, you have a box somewhere already, right? Joanne, yes. You got the picture jaspers. Yeah. And here are... They're called chips, but... Mother of pearl. It's 100 pieces. Whew. Really, really bright. With a little tab thing. Okay. 100 pieces. Mother of pearl chips. Boom. I have to find it. Yeah, I know I mentioned it. I can't find it. I have that fire opal over there. It's not a low start though. That's a problem. I have opal pieces. You want pieces of opal? You can do that. Opal pieces, specimens. As far as beads go, I have pink opal. And they're in the bin. So they're probably going to be for next show because I just can't find them. Joanne, you get that? You just get that? Which one was it that you got? Trapezoids? I lost my screen. Trapezoids? Or that pile of mother of pearl? Mother of pearl? Not even paying attention. It's terrible. I gotta keep my eye on this chat. All right. Trapezoid shape. What says yellow turquoise, but I'm more inclined looking at it to say that it's serpentine. So my mistake. And then you got one of these already, Joanne, I think, right? So think serpentine trapezoid shaped beads, freeform. All those 10 pieces, is that right? 3, 6, 9, 10 pieces, trapezoid shape. Start for a buck. Buck and go, as they say. Low competition, folks. Lady loves silver. Welcome. The serpentine kind of reminds me of the California serpentine, actually. This place in the mountains, you can go and collect serpentine. I think you can collect it legally. Huh. I think so. Kind of reminiscent of that. Serpentine, that's why I'm calling it serpentine. It says yellow turquoise on the tag, but I'm not so sure about that. I'd go with serpentine. Serpentine trapezoid shape, 10-piece in the bag. $1 start. Nada. Okay. Let's see. Where am I at now? Crawling along. Opal. Let's see if I can find something in these bags. It's more. Oh, amberite. Those are fun. Nice, creamy yellow. Could be considered spring, but I think in spring you're thinking greens, pinks, muted colors. It's a muted yellow. Amberite. Amberite. Probably also called a yellow jade. Amberite. Called amberite, but I don't think you want to think of it as amber. Okay. Ooh, can you see it? These are 12 millimeter rounds. 12 millimeter rounds. 5 beads. Let's try and... The bag is grabbing a lot of light. 5 millimeter beads. 12 millimeter round. I do not have this in a full strand, FYI. 12 millimeter round. Amberite. Buck and go. I don't usually do dollar starts at all. Just about ever. So today's special. It's my first bead show, guys. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. Really appreciate you being here for my first bead show on Whatnot. Awesome. Having a lot of fun. Do rocks, I do minerals, I do the fossils on this platform throughout the week. I do, tomorrow is going to be, I think it's going to be crystal tomorrow. Crystal, gems, minerals, specimens. A lot of things that I sell are to be made into jewelry. I use it myself. And of course, I sell it. What about chain? You guys do chain on here? Get some antique chain. I don't know what the length is, though. I think that's probably a problem, right? Gotta know the length. One chain of 18 millimeters. One chain. One chain, 18 millimeters. What do you think? Is that something we could do? Is it nickel free? Gosh, I have no idea. No idea. I would doubt it. No idea what this is made of. I'm going to say it's probably base metal of some sort. It is that bronze colored chain. 18 millimeters. Nice and light. But it is some kind of metal, so, I would go with, assume it's, nickel based. I mean, sterling is too, but not all of it, right? I would assume. I'm not really sure. I don't know. It makes a nice, add to a pendant, depending on the color of the metal. Oop, I almost lost it too. Okay. All right, chain. I have stainless steel and I have some sterling somewhere, but I don't think I'm selling that right now. Hey. The price of silver is like out of control. For a little while, we'll see. It went up to 100 and then dropped down 25% from that. So it's a little volatile at the moment, let's just say. Seems to be very comfortable in the 60s, though. You know what I mean? Chain. Oh boy, let's see. Some random stuff, guys. We got a lot of random stuff. I just don't know. Nickel free. Good question. Good question. Plated. This one is stamped 925, but I think it's plated 925. If it's sterling, I'm taking a loss. How's that sound? But I don't think it is. This here. Bracelet with some big glass beads on it. It says 925, it's stamped, but I'm of the mind that it's not. So there it is. Maybe just the barrel clasp at the top is. I'm not really sure. Stamped 925, but I kind of doubt. Maybe it's stamped as plated and not disclosed. So just assume that it's plated silver. Assume that. Because even though it's stamped, doesn't mean that it's stamped because the whole thing is silver. I just don't know. Now, this is the nice barrel clasp. They're very nice. It's after that style of, what kind of style is this? You guys know. Charm bracelets. Something like that. Stainless steel snake chain. See if these are in good shape. What we have here. Stainless steel snake chain. A little bit of everything. If you haven't noticed, I'm just kind of pulling out the random stuff here. This is 16 millimeters long. No, it's not 16. It's in the wrong bag. That's probably why it's in that bag. Okay. More like 18. 18 millimeter. Now can I show it to you? That's the question. Without too much problem. Yikes. Snake chain. All right, here we go. With form. It's stainless steel. Did I say that? Stainless steel snake chain. 18 inches. It's an 18-inch chain, lobster claw, stainless steel chain. Snake chain. Snake chain is just that real smooth finish to it there. Really nice. Slide on, slide off. Stainless steel snake chain. 18 millimeter. Let me get the new bag for that because that bag says 16 and that's not accurate. What about this one? Let's see. Also 18. Okay, two 18s. Well, I ran it once. Now you know I have it, so you can always ask for it. How does that sound? Pink opal. Yeah, I don't know where that pink opal is, but gosh, I thought I had bagged. Oh, you know what? I think I do know where some beads are. This is an issue. I can only do like a couple beads for the low dollar. You know what I mean? 18-inch. Because it's expensive. Pink opal, at least in my court, it is expensive. There's a strand of it somewhere. It's like a $50 strand. I could give you a better deal than that, but that's the cost. It's really expensive. Real expensive stuff. Hand cut. I met the people, not the cutter, but I met the people that own the mine. Long ago, like 2005 or no, it's 2006. It'll be a 2006 beads. I've had them that long. You believe it? I can barely believe it myself. People calling me. What is going on over here? A weird day. Oh, let's see. We got anything fun in here? About 2 ohm charms. 2 ohm charms. Make a pair of earrings out of them, that kind of thing. So, there we go. 2 zinc alloy, nickel free. Are you running beads from the pile too? Yes. Curious what the tube-shaped beads are on the right side of the screen. Me too. Moss or Indian agate, maybe. Yes. Moss agate. You got it. Devil wearing Prada. Ba-boom. Let's see. Yes. Yes. Let's see here. I have some of these teardrops. Oh, the tubes. Yes. That's also moss agate. Very nice. But am I running them at cheap? I'm not. But I will run them because I got them. And you asked. These are, I believe they're calibrated. But I don't have the size on them. So let me just check. They're 4 by 18 or 16. I can't remember. 14. And they're not perfect. So we'd say 4 by 12 to 16 length. Very nice strand, blah, blah, blah. You know all this stuff. All right, let's see. Got a tag on this one. That is for this whole strand. $12 on my tag. Good morning. Oh, what good pleasantries, folks. I love it. Yes, good morning, everybody, and welcome to the show. This will be every Tuesday we'll be doing this. Strands, bags, components, what have you, what not. 2 strands, for sure, like the same material. 2 strands total. All right, and FYI, folks, these go out. I will be bagging them and shipping them either later today or tomorrow after tomorrow's show, which is goes till roughly 10 o'clock or something like that. 2 strands of beautiful moss agate, some of the best material in beads that I've had in moss agate ever. Probably because the size, is one of those things where, size counts in this kind of stone. The more you can see, the better, and you can see a lot. So it's really, really nice. 2 strands again, 4 by. Look at that one. Amazing. Devil wearing Prada. Thank you so much for that. Thank you for asking and coming in and getting it, doing the thing. They will go out either today, later, or tomorrow after the show, which would be also later, I guess. Devil. Okay. Moss agate, very nice. Also have moss agate teardrops there. We'll do the whole strand. Moss agate rounds. I think that is what I have for moss agate. I think I have some purple moss agate cabochons. I don't know, you guys into cabs? Is there anybody into cabs here? Where'd the box? Oh, they're there. Cabochon. I could do a whole cabochon show, but I just can't do that. Orange ones. Oh yes, you're liking these shapes. This is two different shapes, though. Carnelian. There's the tube, and then there's a flat. Let me see what I have. Let me see what I have here. 12, 14, okay. There is the tube shape, carnelian. And then there is the flat tube, so it's flattened. Kind of an oval tube. Oval tube, yeah. Very nice throughout. 10 a pop. 10 a pop, should you be interested. 10 a pop. And $30 for the 3. That would look like, let's just see. Would look like that. There we go. And the size of the flat tube is very similar to the size of the moss. I think these are actually 16s, but or 18s. I knew them once upon a time. I knew it, but it would look like that. Did it start and it just doesn't go? I don't even know. Sometimes with this platform, I swear. 20. Oh, no, 18 millimeter. Yep. And then the tubes are right at 15, 14, that kind of thing. All 3 strands, $30. Regular tubes, you got it. Like not the flat oval, but the tube shape. Again, wildly popular shape. You got it, 2 together. You know, it benefits me because I have to pay a per sale fee. So I really appreciate the combo. I saw somebody's platform doing that, somebody's show on here doing that, and I thought, well, that's smart. Because the fee, I don't know, it's 30, 40 cents or something like that per transaction. That's why the dollar starts are insane. Like, just you're not making anything at $1. It probably is, yeah. I bundle the shipping as when I can, even if it's from a separate show. This is for these 2 thingy wingies. This carnelian, very nice tube shape. Going to Devil Wearing Prada. Sold. There you go. You like that shape? Where was the other ones that I had? The black. It's really a gray. Gray aventurine twist. Oh no, the peach aventurine. Peach aventurine. So this is the gray or black. It's freeform. Very nice. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Get your box started for you too. Let me just do this real quick. Peach aventurine, freeform, hand cut. So they're not exact. There's nothing exact in this. Gray. I call it gray. It's black aventurine. Black aventurine, but it's a gray. It's a gray. Can you see that? Is it washing out? That's better. Really nice. Some patterns to it. Very cool. Freeform cut. Lolly Lux. Welcome. Other shapes that are similar is the peach aventurine. Also hand cut, so not specific, not calibrated. Okay. Non-calibrated. Can offer you a good deal on these. Bundle the rest of my order if that's okay. Yeah, sure. Oh, okay. Bundles. Yes. However that works. I'll put it to the side, give you a total, and we'll run that. Does that make sense for you? Peach aventurine tubes. Freeform, they're not exact. They're not calibrated, but they're really nice color. Peach aventurine tubes. Yes, if you see Delacorte, you say, I'd like one in my box, please, or I save, and I don't see it. You'll have to hear me say, okay, got it. I have trouble catching up with the chat sometimes, so absolutely. Should you want to bundle? Say bundle, maybe. I'm not sure. I wish there was some sound on your guys' end so I could hear what I should do. How would you like me to do this? But yeah, we'll just say save one for me, and then you can. Does that work? I can try. I'm running things, so I if you see it and you like it, but you don't want it separate. The problem is I might run it for less than I would sell it for in a bundle, but maybe not. I don't know. Depends. I wouldn't necessarily do $1 bundles, right? Maybe I would. You want a whole bunch of dollar stuff? Then it's not $1 and it doesn't cost me. I don't know. I'm just learning, guys. Just learning. Here is aquamarine ovals. Aquamarine, and they are also freeform cut. I guess just holler. I'll have to figure out how to work that. Just holler that, like, hey, bundle that for me. Problem is I miss it so often. The orange Delacorte, is that saying that you'd like to bundle one of those? I watched the show that does that, and they're very patient. Very patient. They're very patient. So what I'll do, and I've seen it on other platforms too, that they set it all aside with a name on a tag and everything. So I'll do one of these. Then Devil. Oh wait, who is that? See, this is Court wants peach tubes. There you go. Boom. This is where it gets confusing. To bundle and to auction. I'm going to do a separate area. There we go. I don't have a lot of space how I'm doing this. Delacorte, I'm going to set you up a separate area, and you'll just have to say checkout, please, when you're ready to go, or the show's been going, I'm going to be on for another half hour, so a little over a half hour. So I will ask. I'll put it over here. If y'all want to put something together, let me know, and I'll make a little spot for you, okay? That works. Yeah, it's hard for me to figure it out. There we go. Running it's a little easier, but then the price might flex. And you might want a better price, and the bundle price probably will be a better price. The grouping price, right? Because we're a little less auction-y here, and a little more buy it now here. That's how I'm feeling it, vibing it. But I also have a lot of random stuff. And it's like, I can't show all the stuff to you, so that's a problem. These they're kind of freeform. Rose quartz, because people pop in and out, you know what I mean, and don't stay a while. But if you stay a while, then that works too. Rose quartz tubes, or rose quartz nuggets, I guess I'd call these. Rose quartz nugget, $10 strand, whole strand, rose quartz nugget. How about this? If it doesn't sell and I run it, you can say add it to my pile or box. How does that sound? I don't know. It works better when I'm working in person with people. They can have a little tray, like the tray I use to hold stuff. Here, put it in my box. Okay. And that's the way I'm used to it. I'm used to doing shows, guys, so bear with me. How about more of these? These are freshwater pearls. I want to make sure you guys get the best deal I can offer. And usually that's in the auction, because I can just price it at the lowest that I'll let it go for. And you can grab it for that amount. But These sell for $10 a strand, retail, on my table, you know. I think that's what I have on them. Okay, very good. This is good to know. See, this is good to know. I mean, this is the way it works at shows. You just have a little basket and walk around and grab stuff, and then I just put it all together and give you a good price. I'm way good with that. But you have to know what I have, and that's the thing is, you can walk around at my booth and look at stuff in person. Turquoise nuggets. These are freeform, somewhat graduated. So there are some bigger ones and some smaller ones. You can also say add it to my box. See, that's how I have to just change my spiel, you know. Change the spiel. But yes, if you're used to bundling on here, I'll need to maybe refigure out my setup a little bit for that. Clear quartz, there are some. Yeah, there's some rounds. I also have included quartz, golden rutile quartz. I have quartz, quartz double terminated little. They look like Packamers that are drilled. They're really, really cool. Not cheap, but not terribly expensive either. By the strand, at least. Quartz. Yeah. 8mm quartz. Courtney quartz. 8mm. 18 on the tag. You can run those orange adventuring tubes as an auction for me. Yeah. I'll bundle another time in the future when you're comfortable with it. Yeah, well, then, you know, where was that? I can run them. Yeah. I can run them. These are 10. 18 on the tag for these. Large. 8mm. That's 2 bracelets, perhaps. Very nice size. I'll run those tubes. Yeah, let's just run them. Delacorte. It's what I'm used to on here, and I think I'm used to that because of the process of people coming in and out. Maybe that's more on the crystal shows because they just people coming in and out. I see people joining and, you know, hey, Sasquatch, what's going on? Good morning. All beads today, my friend. Yeah, it's just a different setup. So I just have to rework my brain. Peach tubes. I'll configure this the next show. I'm gonna have this a little different. How does that sound? Peach tubes. I really have to figure out how to do. I guess bundling would be buy it now, right? That's the different type of show. Bundle versus buy it now. I wonder. I'll have to look into it. I'm not really sure. Good morning. Hope all y'all have some good, strong coffee. This is a peach tube length. It's going to be between 15 and 16 millimeters long. Freeform shape. These are great because you can space out and make a piece kind of an exact length. Because you're using freeform, you can kind of, you know, work it. Not strong enough? What's not strong? Oh, your coffee? Come on now. Della. I gotta get some more coffee in my cup. That's what I need. We have my to keep it warm. Do I of the peach? Yes. $6 start. $6 whatever it is. It's $12 on my tag. So these are 50%. Is what I sell them at. Peach. Two. Yes. See, there we go. At 6, it would be $12. And we'll put it into a space for you. See how very... I need to set up a different setup. That's what I need. So right now I got rocks over here. You got the shelf is taken up by amber at the moment, so it could be an overflow of beads. 2 for devils. Devil. Where's devil wearing? 2. Oh, I could make a nice. Oh, I could do that. I'm trying to figure it out. I could do a running tally. How's that sound? That kind of works for me. Devil wearing 2 peach tubes. Got it. Okay, cool. Maybe that works. Espresso, even better if you have the ability, right? Let's see. Let's wipe out these. All the round clear quartz here. Do them all at 10. This is the 4mm. 4mm quartz. Where is it? And again, shipping out to either later today or later tomorrow. As this platform demands a two-day turnaround. I do my best to get it to you as fast as I can. 4mm round quartz, round bead. Maybe we'll stick with the quartz for a little bit and do the included quartz. Some nice freeform includes too that are nice price. Okay, that goes to Delacorte. Thank you so much. Okay. Pendants. Also have lots of these component pendants. They're ready to go with cord, string, what have you. They're chakra style, so they have stones going up the center. Chakra stones. That's the idea, anyway. And they're very affordable. Now I can put cord on it for you and a gift box should you want. Cord and gift box should you want it. As it is, as it comes, just like this. Otherwise I can put a gift box and cord with it, but you have to say it. And that is an amethyst point, polished point with a run of stones up the center. Okay. What else, guys? Wrappable stones, perhaps? Did you see Devil's request for 2 peach string? Yes. And I've written it down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write it down. And then it's going to be tallied. I think that's how I'm going to do it. Methinks that's the way to do it. We did a $3. Let's do another one of these at 3. This is cultured freshwater pearl. If I keep it on the paper, it won't wash out as much, apparently. Well, seems pretty washed out to me. I don't know. $3. Yeah, I'll figure it out. It's going to take a while. All good. I probably will have to turn it into a buy it now show. That's what I'm thinking. It's going to happen there. Oh, last one. This is a large nugget. Actually, so large I have to change the weight of the item. Labradorite large nugget. I had a strand of these, I broke down the whole strand and made pendants out of the whole thing. You can see that they're varied in size. Flash is indeterminate. Still labradorite. I'm just being very, what does this say? Change. What is this saying to me? Indeterminate. So don't expect there to be a lot of flash and flicker like you would with a labradorite. Generally, this is of the greener. You can see the green background. Labradorite, large nugget pieces. They're really good, big size, but for the flash, there's a gold one there. Just don't expect there is blue. When it comes to the beads and stones like this, you're just all determined on the angle of the cut and where it's cut. So you have to hit it on a certain angle. Anyway, there's that large. There's one this is an old necklace. No. Temporarily strung with a loop. I'm trying to figure that one out. Amethyst, large nugget, a $12 strand. Amethyst, hard for me to hold, has to go at this strand of, whew. Let's try and hold it so it doesn't fall down. And it also shows the color, so that's good. 20 seconds, amethyst, large nuggets. Yeah, those are biggies. They're about 5 ounces of the whole thing. Uh-oh, froze. What is going on with my internet? Yes, the big shells are called spiralite. They are drilled. I had somebody at one of the shows not too long ago, but it was, prior to the pandemic, so long enough. I can show those off too. I've got a slew of those. Those are fossils. I wore one for a really long time. Yeah, they're drilled. Yeah, they're top down drilled for a glue-in bail, or they're left to right drilled. So yes, they are, and they're flat on the back. So they are a component. Again, most of the stuff that I carry is going to be oriented towards, unless it's big, it's going to be oriented towards the jewelry trade of making things. What is this? Black onyx. We'll do those after this little. I'm going to change this price of this for the black onyx. Price and weight is less. As per tag, $9. Black onyx nugget shaped. Again, these make great. Spaced out with just silver, fantastic, or hematite or something like that. Black onyx freeform nugget shape, and a 15 to 16 inch, just depends. They vary a little bit. Right? Did that run? Okay. What else is in here? Fluorite or garnet? Ooh, or whole camera going bye-bye? How about that? There we go. I wonder if I should angle this a different way, or as long as you can see everything, right? You can't see everything. That's the problem. That's what I got to work on. All the greens. I'm missing one of my colors, Hanks, here. I don't remember which one. Yeah, okay, good. Yeah. This is the big bundle. I'm going to bundle them all up. There you go. And then I do also chip strands, chip beads, chips. We got clear quartz, garnet, tiger's eye, apatite, fluorite, lepidolite. What is that lavender one there? Not sure what that is. Amethyst, turquoise, all sorts of great stuff. It's usually what I do in a big pile is the chips. Batteries low. Okay. Okay. What was I going to? Oh, the spiralites. These are gastropod fossils. I put aside a few of them from the spinner. Let me just see. Figure out where I put that. I'm trying to do this in such a way that I can skirt effortlessly between shows without too much drama. The spiralites are Central India, they're about 100 million years old. You do get a write-up with it. They are phenomenal. They're flat on this side for a display, okay, or flat on the back to wear. They are intentional to be made for jewelry. They have a drilled side drill. They are large focal pieces. I had a lady at a show. She was an artist, jeweler. She came up and she bought, I don't know how many, can't remember how many. A few. They're not cheap. That's why, I guess. Maybe she didn't buy a whole bunch, but she bought like maybe 5 or so. She showed me a magazine of an art magazine, and the front had a beautiful, I can't remember what the magazine, I have the picture of it. A beautiful pendant necklace, beaded necklace with this as the centerpiece. Really, really nice. This one here is just an example. 2 inches long, okay? 2 by a little over 1 inch wide at the widest. Drilled at the top. Has a beautiful spiral, Fibonacci spiral. The basic spiel is about 5% of this material actually has crystals in it. Not all of them do. These have the aura. So it has a glimmer of color in it. Titanium aura on the inside. High-end done, high-end wise. They crack them open. They find crystals in some of them. A lot of them they do not. Beautiful shells. About 100 million years old. They sinistral spiral. They spiral to the left. Is spiralite, or a gastropod is the fossil. And I run them. Let me see where I have my. They get extra protection, because it's a rock. It's a fossil, really, not a rock. But here's my price for our show today. It's $40. $40. They're all very different. Okay, they're not any one the same. This one's a really good one because it has the lines of Druzy crystal. The lines going through. A lot of these very unique. Very unique, just so you know. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. With the shell. Oh, like, this one's really nice. Very, very like a tornado. The conch inside. Same price. Same start price on this. Drilled down through the center. Drilled across. So this one you could go both ways. You could go both ways with this one. And a glue-in bail would be a really nice way to cap it off, but you can also beat it. Beat it. Okay, drilled to the side. Flat back. This one here has a really nice cave pattern. What happens if you wear this on your skin is it takes the oils from your skin, it soaks into the stone and adds a real nice depth. You get to see some of this pattern pop out. It's really cool. Really, really cool. And this one's full of pattern. Full of cave pattern. Very nice. That's that one. Let me see what else we got. Is this the ones you're talking about, or are you talking about these ammonites? I better ask. Oh, okay. And then, let's see, this one. That one from the left. This one is drilled top down, so it would be a glue-in bail, not side drilled. Top down, glue-in bail. Very nice. Really cool pattern, right? Again, worn on the skin, it will take the oils from the skin and it'll saturate into here like an oiled piece. Very nice piece here. Again, sinistral spiral, spirals to the left instead of to the right. Side drill one preferred. Yep. Totally understand. The big one is this one. It'll be this one. That one. And side drill. Yeah. Glue and bails are not terribly difficult to do, but watch out. Okay, got it. Very nice piece. Yeah. Great appearance here. And get a little bridging. It's called bridging. The druzy is so heavy inside It creates these bridges of druzy crystals inside. Very cool. Very cool. Let's get the whole view, okay? Very nice. Flat back. It's got a little bit of a lip there. If you look on the end, a little bit of a lip. Flat side. Side drilled. Top down. Looks really nice. Beautiful cone. It's a nice piece. Fantastic. Again, that one goes for same price, 40 bucks. And my show prices are 40 to 65. This would be a 55. FYI, just future reference. At shows, I vary the price depending on the quality and the size. This is a nice 55er. Yeah, very nice. Devil Wears Prada got that. Let's see, and then that will get its own little box. First one I showed, I can't remember which one. Oh, that was out of the off my lap, I think. Devil Wears Prada is. What's your box? Where'd your box go? Over there. Oh. Okay. Yes, the first one. Here's the side. It was, and that was a side drill too. And just show off a couple more here, just before we get there. Just an example one, because it's the hole is usually you don't have to ream it usually. About what is that? The 1 millimeter. I mean. So very nice crystal form, all the way around, flat back. All of this will take color or from the skin. It also has, well, the point is not intact anymore on that one. So it shows you more of the crystal cave. If you didn't have this cord, if I didn't have this cord in there, you'd look down into crystals, which is pretty cool. And then you have the crystals, nice developed crystals on the surface. Same story here with this one. And I will run that other one, that first one. Actually, I got, two more in there. Yeah, these are phenomenal. Really nice headpieces, basically. Very eye-catching, and I think people are kind of like, taken aback with these because they're like, oh, what is that? What is going on? It's a fossil. And one more before I run that first one. This one has more of a kind of like a we cracked it open kind of appearance. We cracked it open, the shell open, and here's what's inside. It's also side drilled. Show down, very nice. The side is really got a nice hump on it there. And then you got this patterning, which will take on the oil. The whole thing will take on the oils of the skin, and it will actually change color. It's really cool, naturally. And then, of course, the crystals inside. Oh, okay, this one, this is a cool one. Very cool, more compact. It's not as hefty. More compact, really nice. And again, it has that look like we cracked open the shell and there's crystals inside, like more like a geode. They call them gem shells. So yeah, it's very cool. All right, awesome. I'm glad you like those. These will come with a write-up, which is exhaustive. It's a very long write-up. Oh, I froze again. What's going on? What is going? I've not had these freezing things happen. I've had this happen before. It has a very long write-up. You'll get that with it. This is right from the miners. Okay? Right from the mine owners. They have this very long, it's a little wordy. A lot about, the metaphysicalness of it and just everything about it. They are amazing. They really are. I'll have those every week. So, FYI, future reference. One for Delacorte, one for Devil, and thank you guys. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna make sure I'm check out my future shows. If you're want to check out the rock shows, you don't have to buy. You can just check it out. We'll be doing rocks. A lot of them are to be made into something. So if you're doing wire wrap or you're doing beading, a lot of times I did have a whole bin full of bug included beads. Bug included beads. So, you know, that was pretty cool. Went through it really inexpensively. So that's something to think about there. I do have still have the mantis. Let's see if that's, if I run a sale on that. Let me just see. The mantis, praying mantis in a bead. There it is. 10. I'm gonna run it as a flash sale just in case. And that is this piece on the spinner next to the skull. This one here. I can show you a close-up in the microscope should you want. I might have to. But very cool bead, barrel bead with a amazing praying mantis in it. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. Anyway, yeah, nothing like it. Now that'll be the third praying mantis piece. I've sold one. I've got two. That one and one more with praying mantis in it, which is very unique. Let's just say that. Let's just say unique. If you guys do earrings and that sort of thing, or pendants that you can do your own setting, I'm not sure. We do these at $3 start on auction. $3 start. And they often go for $3. Just depends. They are the spiralite fossil. They are the ammonite fossil. A spiral fossil related to the chambered nautilus. These are from Madagascar. Often have like opalization on the back. And nice thin for pendants. Very lightweight. Not drilled. Not drilled. They are to be wrapped or something like that, or set. A claw wrap, that kind of thing. I think we just need to stick with drilled stuff, don't we? We need to stick with the drilled. What about cabochons? Any cabochons that we're thinking about? Cabs? No. Cabochons. Cabochons are flat on one side and dome polished on the other. That would be like an example. Oh, good. It shows the flash. That's great. Is it glitching? Oh, I hate it. It's probably my side. It's probably my internet speed failing. It's just a guess. Oh, I'm on the bad internet. Man, I'm on the janky internet one. Uh-oh. I'm on the internet from far away. That's not a good thing. I'll remember that. I'll have to make sure But these labs. Is that it? Cabochons. Queuing. Cabochon, they're flat on one side, domed on the other. They're somewhat thick, a lot of them. Some of them are a little bit more freeform than others. As far as the size goes, they're almost all freeform. I have calibrated. Oh, the shells? Sure. You can run shells. Oh, the ammonite spirals? I have two different sizes, a 0.6 inch and a 1.2-ish. They're all small on the jewelry side of things. Cabs, no. Okay. Let's see. Ammonites. I think I have enough in here. And then I have faceted stones, things like that. Again, just depends on if you're beading. It's one thing. The hair feels big, yeah. Fluffy. This would be the 0.6. Let me see if I have a better variety here. Hold on 1 second. 1 second while I look. Yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3. All right. There's some better variety. Okay. This one, because I want to show off some of what is special about these is the opalization on the back. Oh, marine biology and mollusks and gastropods. I'm like, oh, cool. Well, what is this? This is a gastropod? It's an ammonite. Extinct. I'm not really sure. I don't do the I don't get too technical. Technically it's a gastropod. That's what I thought. Yeah. Spiral. It's a spiral, creature. Anyway, these are opalized on the back. Fancy, fancy. And then of course sliced there to show the open chambers. It's related to the chambered nautilus that's alive now, but as a cousin. This is a funny story with these guys. And I'll tell it every time, so it might get a little old. But the ammonite layer on the planet starts at around 360 million years ago. The reason for that was there was a mass die-off, a mass planetary ocean collapse. The ammonites were so prolific that they had eaten all their food source, and then just at a certain point, it's a breaking point. They just died out. The seas were not sufficient for supporting life 360 million years ago. They didn't completely die. They didn't get completely wiped out, but they got really nearly wiped out. They did it to themselves. Oh, cephalopods. Thank you. Okay. There you go. I have no idea. Cephalopod. Okay. Maybe it's because they're separated, sectional type thing. Maybe like a snail, maybe? I don't know. Marine biology. Oh, then you would have liked those biting clams that I had. Those fossils were pretty cool. Cephalopods. Here's another one. Really nice. Opalized. This is a 0.6 inch. Opalized on the back. The opalization is really nice in this one. Really rainbowy. And then on the front, you get to see the sections. The spiral, the Fibonacci spiral. Very nice. Again, really nice size for a mini pendant. If you're doing wire or setting or anything sort, you can add a little stone in there. This could be the centerpiece or even small enough that it could be a top piece. Delacorte for the grab. Good grab. Mother of 4 dragons. Oh boy. Watch out. More gastropods. More spiralites. More there's another big one. Really nice light color. Nice light color. You can actually see the light coming through. This is really cool. This one. Good morning. 4 dragons. I can only imagine. Because I have 2, and I can only imagine what 4 is like. I grew up in a house of 5 kids, though, so I kind of have an idea. I didn't have to be the mother of them, though. I just had to be one of the terrors. Devil Wears Prada finally. Forex Club. That should mean here on out you can utilize the coupon to get 5% off of anything, whether it's your bundle or not. It's my thank you to you, to me, to you, whatever it is. Say thank you. Appreciate you hanging out, finding some things you like. I do have some ready-made jewelry too. If you're interested, bone beads. Bone beads, 4 boys. Boy, oh boy. Yeah, now I see the dragons for sure. There you go. All right. And you do jewelry. Let me see your stuff here. You got some wire wraps. You're doing a show, it looks like. Very good. Okay, you got some shows coming up. So you might be into cabochons or something different. You let me know. The show might morph into a bundle show, depending on how it all goes. Which means there's less worry about fighting for stuff. You see something, you bundle it. You can do that now if you'd like. Just say, I'd like that to be in my tray or box or whatever. Let me see if I can get these spiralites out. All right, I'm going to get some more gastropods out, maybe. Oh, you did? Well, great. How'd it go? How did it go? My first show was meh. It was an eye opener. You know, new platform. You got to figure out what's going to work. That's what it did for me. It just helped me get an idea. You know, what I should be selling, and I kind of always working on that. This is why I sell a lot of amber, because I have a setup for it, and I can do it. If I didn't have the setup for it, I wouldn't be able to sell it. I'd have to sell a bunch of other stuff. Oh, here are spiralites. Spiralite. Gastropods. Some bigger, some smaller. We're doing $40 standard price today. All of them get a write-up. Oh, look at this one. Triangular cave in the side. Oh, I love it. I lost my little lightsaber here. It wasn't great. Yes, exactly. Exactly. It's tough. It's tough. I've had a lot of not great. I've had 0 sales on shows, so, you know, there you go. It happens. You're competing against other people doing the show at the same time. You really got to look to see, you know, it's trying to like say, hey, I'm not going to do this during that. I've got people that wholesale off me, and then they have their show at the same time. I'm like, what are you doing? Yeah. It happens, though. It's like, you know, I go to trade shows, and everybody has rocks, and everybody's got rocks. So how do you compete? You just do your thing, keep doing it, have the shows set up ahead of time, and try not to budge, you know. But yes, you do have to kind of work with your you know, customer base. Who's here and what works? I still don't know, really. No. Whenever I do the crystal show, it's tough. It's a tough one. That's tomorrow. Come join me tomorrow morning doing crystals, rocks, gems, minerals, and fossils. It's just like a thing. Yeah. Thank you for sharing the show. I appreciate it. And double tap the screen. That actually somehow helps. You know, I'm told that helps the algorithm. I have yet to believe it, though. I don't know. Here's a funky one. Funky, one of the funky spiralites. The back has definitely been broken out. You can really see in there, which is cool. You know, if you're not going to necessarily do anything with it. It is drilled top down, so you could glue and bail, but just as a piece, this is really cool. Very cavey, you know, spiral, even more so exposed, the conch in the inside, the conch area. You do have druzy bridging, which is cool. Very neat. Again, it's just a, you know, $40 flat today for the spiralites. Anything helps, no doubt about it. You can also drive your own traffic. I don't do that, but you could go on your socials, but you might also have competitors on your socials, which then you're driving your competitors to the platform, and then you're going to work against them. Probably why I don't do it, because I'm not trying to like bust out more rock sellers on here. But yeah. There's a really cool one, open end crystals all throughout. Really nice crystals, and this is a drilled down bale. Here's one here, super oxidized. So, you know, here's one example of a small one. Glue in bale. You just get your epoxy and glue it in. Super oxidized. It needs to be polished. It's all right. Glue in bale. Drop it in there. Boom. So that's kind of the idea of the glue and bale. Very easy if you have the components. Glue and bale. This one hangs nice. It's very abstract, I'd say. I don't know. Yeah, glue and bale is super easy. I have 2, I think, that I've done. 65 on those, you know. Those are the top. Anything that I've worked. The side-by-side is good for beading. Very versatile. Like I said, they have I've seen them in the art magazine. Here's a nice one too, a nice dark one. Very high-end necklace. I can't remember the price, but they go for a lot. When you're done for art shows, you know you're getting special stuff. This one, obviously, drilled side to side. I do with plain cord. That's how I do it. This one has, again, titanium aura bridging. Very agatized, very clear agate through here. This will all take on color and depth, darkness with the skin. Wearing it with the skin. Okay. Spiralite, 5 million years old is what somebody told me that does fossils, but the miners themselves say 100 million. I don't know. I don't know. It was when India was under the ocean. This comes from central India. 5% of the material has crystals in it. Most of them don't. They're just spiraled fossil, gastropods. They're very cool. Very cool. I love them. I do. Okay, what else? There's some beads. More beads or anything else? Components, pendants. What's in here? Amber. Cabochons. Wouldn't mind doing some cabs. It is 10. It is my witching hour, so to speak. My time to leave. So, I might leave this show where we're at. Run a couple more. Did I have anybody saved? Devil, you did the peach tubes. Did you want to do those? And we have some turquoise. Well, let me run these turquoise real quick. Still here. Yeah. Oh, you said that in the chat. Look at that. Bing. Let's do some turquoise nuggets, and then I've got 1, 2. Thought I had a third strand somewhere around here. 3. So we'll just do 3 turquoises to roll them out. There's my bottom one. There we go. That one. Edit. I've just got to figure out what, again, first time doing beads, I got to figure out what the right format for this is. Right now we're doing auction, which means anything goes for auctions. I probably will be doing bundles because that seems to be the chiller way to do it. These are freeform. We're going to run those peach tubes here in just a second for you there, Devil. Freeform stabilized turquoise, so they're ready to go. Yeah. It's good for rocks because of the live format. My longest time, I've been on the internet selling rocks since 2006, officially. And even then I would be like, don't do it. Because you can't see from a picture. You don't know what you're getting. But all that's different especially when you have video and the quality. When I started, it was a 5 megapixel Kodak that I was using. So it was really, not the best way to be selling stuff. But now you got these great cameras and videos that are like being there in person. Oh, yeah, there you go. It's going to be my Tuesday. Tuesday's bead day. Because I got a lot and I'm not, I'm going to do some shows, but they're not bead shows. So some trade shows, they're rock shows. I might take them there, though. I don't know. People make their own stuff, right? I mean, that's the deal. I've been selling beads at shows at random places forever since I started doing it. My business started in 97 doing beads and beaded jewelry. So I've been doing this for too long. Not too long like I want to stop, just, I've been doing it for a long time, and I'm going on 30 years. Yeah. 30 years. Next year. Doing beads. Yeah, I know. Yeah, there's some great I know quite a few of the bead manufacturer people that show up for trade shows in the East Coast. And then I did it for a long time. I don't know. I had mine displayed a long time. This is for 2 strands for Devil. Yeah, a long time. I did wire wraps. I started doing wire wraps in 2000, and I haven't changed my style. So there's been a lot of updates. Everybody else has updated really well. My girlfriend at the time, she did amazing work. Still does. Featured in museums and stuff. She does great wire work. I don't. I just do real, like, put it up, wire it on, you can wear it, that kind of thing. Devil wears Prada. Let's see here. Six. We'll do these at 12. Is that right? I think so. 2 strands. This is for Devil Wear Prada. They're wearing Prada. My thing has always been about the stones, so I wrap to show off the stone. That's basically in my MO. Same with the rocks. Or with the beads. I've always wanted to be on the better end of the beads world. So I usually have almost always done rocks, gemstones. Very rarely glass. Thank you, Devil. I really appreciate it. No plastic. Very rarely glass. Mostly rocks. Bone, stone, and wood, basically. And the wood, very rare on that too. I have the skulls. Where are those skulls at? I don't even know. That's about it for wood, like I don't do much with the wood. I like skulls, so I do skulls, Thank you. Well, hey, first time. I'm glad you found it. It'll be the same, like 7:30 Tuesdays. We'll do the same thing. It'll just be a random smorgasbord. If you can guide me, I'm going to try to do the bundling. I'm going to try to have a little bit better. I need to redo my space, and so I need to have a little bit more table space. So maybe we'll do that. I don't know. Great having you guys here. And I hope, again, that your day is off to a good start. For me, it's 10 o'clock. Coffee's cold. I've been down here I've been on this thing for 2 hours and 50 minutes. Maybe I should just wait till I go to 3. And then I've been up. I got up late today at 5 o'clock, so that's a plus. I will process this now that it's past 10. I'll process this probably tomorrow. Look at my future shows. Make sure if there's something you want to check out, I would recommend the Amber. We do things like this. I'll just do a little promo for you here for the Amber show, where we look. I hope I pull a good one out of here. We look at them up close and personal. I did not pick a good one. Let me just pick a good. They're not all the same, so very, very fun market, because there's so much variety to amber that, there we go, the ant piece. I'll get the ant piece out. But what we do is we just, look at them in the hand like this. We'll say, oh, hey, check out the amber. Again, this is cab, but the beads and the cabs in the amber stuff goes really fast. It's got a lot of large pieces. Like you can see, it's a big portion of what I used to do, actually, and what I used to do back in the day for jewelry, was I would hand polish some of this stuff. I'd take a piece like this, sit out in front of a cafe, and I'd hand polish it down, look for a bug, looking for bugs, and then I'd wrap it in wire and I'd bead it with silver and amber beads to make a necklace, and it would sell before I would be finished, obviously. It's a nice little setup while it lasted. So basically what we do in that show is we just show the piece in hand like that I did. And where is it? Oh, it moved. Okay. Weird how my whole system like fried. All right, so there it'd be like this, and then we look and see. We go, oh, look, is there anything in here? Ah, buggies, you know, that kind of thing. And we look for the bugs inside, and then I price them extremely fairly. You know what I mean? As best as I can do, basically. Is where the show is right now. Is I price it at what I need to get for it. And then if you can make, if it's a size for jewelry, great, you know, good stuff. If not, it makes great gifts. People that are into science, history, fossils, all that kind of stuff. There's a lot of ways you can go with amber that, but I would wire wrap it, you know, or something like that, or set it. So yeah, we got a lot of that. So rough pieces and polished pieces. That's Thursday night. Tomorrow, I think I'm going to do mostly crystals, rocks, gems, minerals. More on the spinner stuff. More of this stuff right here. Right, rocks, specimens, tourmaline, the rough turquoise to be wrapped, you know, that kind of stuff. Again, most of my stuff caters to the jewelry world, so it's on the smaller side, but there are pieces that are bigger that are, you know, specimens. I didn't show these at all, did I? The British Columbia jade drilled at the top. These are really cool. Very translucent, very green. Jade. People ask me all the time for jade. I always forget that I even have these. I have some Burma jade beads, but I always forget that I have these really pretty avocado-like green jade. Very cool. I'll do one of these just for kicks and giggles. I'm still on it. It's 10:20. Still here. For an idea of what where we're at with these. Where are we at with these? Something like this would be a nice piece and not thick, right? Jade, pretty, really pretty color. And that something like this as a component is drilled, could go for $8, something like that. Great example. On this show, we'll be doing that kind of. I think we'll try to stick to stuff that is. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, Mother. Really appreciate that. I'll try to stick to stuff that's drilled on this show. And maybe tomorrow it'll be calves. I don't really know. Not really sure. It's just a random collection, folks. That's kind of how it goes. It's not even a collection. It's my booth. Folks, until next time, I guess tomorrow, if you want to catch me on the Crystal channel, Crystal Show, bookmark that show so you'll get alerted. I believe that's how it works. If I get to it, I'll have all these beads put away. If I can get to it. If not, there'll still be beads out tomorrow. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Divergent crystals. All right. Yeah, a lot of different stuff today, right? Rock and roll. All right, folks. Until next time, I've hit the 6 minutes till my 3-hour mark, but I think I'm good. I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow or next week, Tuesday, for more bead action. Let's do some beads. All right. Take care. Until next time, be well.